Hello, and thank you for joining Coco Marie this morning. I am in the midst of getting ready for work in the morning, but I thought it would be a perfect time to have a conversation about life. I hope you are having a good start to your day. Whether you may be watching this at night, I just hope you had a good one. So far, I am just getting started. I'm in my creaky chair, trying to get things happening. And I've been so caught up on thinking that the only way I could, post videos and get into this is if I'm, sitting in a designated area and I've got my spotlight on and I'm dressed up and I look pretty and, no one's going to want to hear from me when I'm looking like the real Coco Marie. But that ain't true, because that's when I have the most to say. That's when my mind is ticking the most. When I wake up and, I'm getting going, it's in the morning. That's when it all begins. So I thought, what better time than to talk? And that's now. All right, so I just kind of wanted to share with you guys, because I know I cannot be the only one who kind of deals with this mindset of, and so one of those things that, sometimes get in the way, and I'm sure we've all struggled with, is you make a promise to yourself, whether it be that you're not gonna talk to this man or woman that you've dated or were in a relationship with, because it's not serving you right, and it's not fulfilling the purposes you have for yourself and that God has for you. And so you find yourself back in this situation, and you find yourself kind of wallowing back and forth between sticking to what you said you'd stick to and caving in. And I read something yesterday and it really stuck with me, and it was, just one of those saying, almost, I guess it wasn't really a meme, it was just like a motivational little square with words. And it said, when you in your mind you wanted to say no to something and then you say yes, you're not being like loyal, you're not acting out of love, you're not acting out of friendship, you're actually acting from a place of disrespect to yourself. And that stuck to me, because I was thinking, oh my gosh, how many times have I said, I don't want to do this anymore, I don't want to do that, I'm done with that, I've had enough. And what did I do? I'm hot. I did it again, and I compromised, and I gave up on my own self, in a way, like my self-commitment. And that's not okay, because what do we have if we don't have, the commitments and the promises that we make to ourselves? Like, you can't expect to achieve what you want to achieve in life by not following through. And so I'm guilty of that so often, so often. I've been recently in this place where I have been trying to figure out how to balance living a life of, joy and happiness and, finding my purpose, and also living a life for God. And honestly, the balance is hard. It has been it's been more challenging in ways than I expected it to be, just because it's not that it's like, oh, not having sex is the hardest thing ever, or, not smoking marijuana is the hardest thing ever, but it's those moments, not even just, it's those moments when you get with a friend, someone who you think is a friend, shall I say think, and you compromise on that because you want to please people and you want to fit in, And that's one of the biggest mistakes we can make. At least for me, I know that's one of the biggest mistakes I can make, is just trying to fit in. Why would I want to be fitting? Why would I want to fit in? Where do we get fitting in all honesty? I know this is a lot. I'm sure, I hope it's not distracting and you're able to take the message from this, me doing my makeup too, while talking to you guys. But I just wanted to be my real self, my real setting, and break it down, you know, because we all struggle with so much of the same things. So back to what I was saying. Why do we want to fit in? Why would you want to fit in? Why would you want to just keep doing what everybody else is doing? Keep doing what your friends are doing. Keep doing, you know, what you think your partner wants you to do. Keep doing what seems right or what you know is wrong. Why? And so that was all I kind of wanted to get on here and talk about today, was just, you know, living outside your comfort zone. And I know that's a challenge, you know, every single day, but it's one worth pushing yourself for. Because in all honesty, when we get to that place of complacency and fitting in and just going with the crowd, we lose ourselves. And I've lost myself, and it's been so hard me trying to find here's what I thought I was doing. Find where I fit in the world. Find, you know, where I can blossom. And it's like, you know what? You know where you'll blossom? It's in that place that you're uncomfortable, doing something you didn't think you could do, doing something you didn't think you ought to do, because it was just, you know, you didn't want to stand out. You know, standing out means people notice you. You know, I don't know what it means for you, but for me, sometimes standing out just means I'm being extra. And I don't want to be extra. I just want to, you know, go with the flow and that. No. Okay, so that's just something that was on my mind, is just take that leap of faith in yourself to grow and to just be the best you, and to take a chance, and to not just settle in this place of fear and being mediocre or being who you think you should be to please other people, you know, and allowing yourself to not say no in those moments when you know this isn't going to serve me and this isn't going to help me achieve what I want to achieve. And just watch. When you say no in those moments and not just go with the flow and go with the crowd, you'll learn to love to stand out. And so I just want to encourage you. I could use some lip balm. But I just want to encourage you all to just stand out and do the things that you're afraid to do. Do the things that go against the grain, go against the group. And I'm just wishing you the best, and thank you for tuning in with Coco Marie.